Hi everyone, welcome to It's in the Bag Crochet with Darla. I'm Darla. Welcome to day 22 of Vlogmas. I'm here celebrating the Friendmas Blanket collaboration with Neva from Manic Mama Musings, Trish from Trish's Creative Treasures, Rainy from No Idle Hands, I forgot the other ones. Melody from Melody's Cozy Crochet, and Carla's Crochet Crafts and Creations. So pop over and see what they're doing, how their blankets are coming out. Today's song is Joy to the World, and there's several people that have sang that. So, yeah, that's a good song. Now, I didn't have a response from yesterday's giveaway winner either, so I'm going to do it again. I know you guys are probably sick of this, but I do want to find a winner, get a prize out. So I'm going to shake this up, and I'm going to look away, and I'm going to draw another name out. Some of you have your name in here quite a few times. I'm surprised that you're not getting it. Okay, I've got a name. Okay. Our winner is Strings and Threads. Congratulations, Heather. I think that she will get a hold of me, and I'll be able to get a little something out to her. So, congratulations again. I also was tagged in a Christmas tag. So, I will answer those questions right now. Today is National Cookie Exchange Day. So, we made some really good cookies, but I'm not going to exchange them with anybody because we kind of made them small and they're so good and yummy. So, okay, the Christmas tag. So my favorite Christmas movie, I'm not sure because there's a lot that I like. But I would probably say A Christmas Story. I really like that one. So that's going to be my answer. Number 2, the favorite Christmas ornament you've made. And I made some angels one year. And I would have to say that that's my favorite because I love angels. And it makes me think of my aunt. She really loved angels. Number 3, favorite family Christmas tradition. When I was younger growing up, we always, on Christmas Eve, we went to my grandma's house. And we always had a big meal that she put on. And we would exchange gifts if we had, you know, any for each other. So then we would, my family, me and my mom and dad and brother, we would leave and then we would look at lights on the way home. And so that was kind of a tradition for us. Now that I've grown older, I'm trying to have my own tradition with my cousin. She's the relative that lives the closest to me. Plus my brother's a Scrooge, so he doesn't do anything for Christmas. But my cousin has 3 children. They're adult children. But they've always considered me like their auntie because my cousin is an only child. And so the only aunties they have are on their dad's side. and their dad just happens to be, he only has brothers. So the only aunt they really have is one brother's wife. And so they kind of consider me their auntie, and I'm very close to them, and like to know what's going on in their life. So anyhow, off on a rabbit trail. I try to get together with them. On Thanksgiving, we try to get together on Thanksgiving, and then at that time we draw names, and we set a limit, and we buy a gift for that person. And then usually on Christmas Eve, we get together and we exchange our gifts, and we play games, and we have a meal. So that's kind of our tradition. However, traditions are meant to be fiddled with. So this year, we're getting together on Christmas Day. So that was a long way to answer that question. Sorry. The favorite gift you've ever received. Excuse me. I would say my 10-speed bike. I don't know if you guys remember, a while back I was talking about a memory, and it was, excuse me, it was when my mom kept telling me on Christmas Day, she was like telling me after I'd opened my gifts and everything, she was encouraging me to go get in the shower, and we were going to go somewhere, and I was not wanting to do that. And I mean, this went on for probably an hour, and finally I went into the bathroom and I opened the door on the shower, which it was a tub with doors on it, and there was my 10-speed bike, and I was really excited because I was told that I wasn't going to be able to get it. And so to get it was really exciting. So I would say that that was the best gift my favorite gift I've received. Number 5, my favorite Christmas song is "Oh Holy Night." I just love that song. I do have others that I like. Pretty much any Christmas song, but that's my favorite. And then I really like Silent Night, and Carol of the Bells, and there's several I like, but "Oh Holy Night" is my favorite. Number 6, do you celebrate on Christmas Eve? And I've kind of already answered that with we usually get together with my cousin and her family, but this year we're not going to. So this year we're not going to, but we normally do. Number 7, did you ever write letters to Santa? I did. I always wrote letters to Santa and entrusted them with to my mom to be delivered. Number 8, if you had a holiday movie, if you had to be in a holiday movie, what would it be? Oh, that's a hard one. I think I would be in one of the Santa Claus movies where they're up at the North Pole. I can't even think of the guy's name that's in it. He used to play Tim the Tool Man. I can't think of his last name right now, but he's the Santa, and I can't remember who plays Mrs. Santa, but one of them, either, I don't think it's the first one, 2, 3, I'm not sure how many there are, but one of those they're up at the North Pole, and it just looks so pretty and white and just peaceful. So I think that would be the movie that I would choose to be in. Number 9, what was your favorite thing to do on a snow day home from school? When I was going to school, we didn't have snow days. There was no such thing. I live in Utah, and we just deal with the snow. I remember walking to school with snow up to my knees, and we didn't have snow days. Honestly, we didn't. We went to school no matter how deep the snow was. I don't recall ever having a snow day in school. So, number 10, do you put your tree up before or after Thanksgiving? And me and my husband, we put our tree up usually the day after Thanksgiving, or near there. He has a few days off work around Thanksgiving time, so sometime in there before he goes back to work, we put up our Christmas tree. So it would be after Thanksgiving. Number 11, how old were you when you stopped believing in Santa? I'm still a believer. So, and I'm 57 years old. Number 12, finish this sentence. It's not Christmas without what? For me, living in Utah, it's not Christmas without snow. It's so beautiful, and I watch these shows that have Christmas, and they're in California or something. There's no snow, and that's just not realistic to me. It doesn't seem like it would be Christmas without snow. So, and I love having a white Christmas when it snows on Christmas. Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. Oh, I just love that. Number 13, what's your favorite? Giving or receiving presents? I love to give presents. I just love giving. But that's all I can say about that. It's just a simple giving. Number 14, what's your favorite character from a Christmas-themed movie, book, or TV special? Oh, what's his name? He's on, I think it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's the big snow monster guy. I can't think of what his name is. If you know his name, put it in the comment section for me, but that is my favorite character. I just love him. Name 3 words that best describe Christmas for you. I would say joy, peace, and giving. Number 16, did you leave cookies out for Santa? I did. And a glass of milk every year. Number 17, have you ever built a snowman? I've built a lot of snowman when I was in my younger days. I would love to build a snowman now, but due to my limited mobility, I can't get out there and build a snowman. But yes, I have built a snowman, and me and my husband actually love snowmen so much that we have a huge collection that we put out every year at Christmas time. So that question is yes. Number 18, are you a last minute shopper or are you organized? Well, I'm not a last minute shopper, but I wouldn't necessarily say I'm organized. I buy Christmas all year, and then I market Christmas, and then I tell my husband to put it somewhere, and then when Christmas rolls around, that we forgot about it. So I wouldn't say I'm organized, but I'm not a last minute shopper. But we do have an idea for next year that we're going to put everything in a tote. All the Christmas gifts that I buy throughout the year, we're going to put them in a tote. And so we know where the gifts are. So when Christmas time comes and it's time to wrap those gifts, we know where to find them. So I don't know why I didn't think of that. So next year, that answer will be I'm organized. Number 19, what's your favorite gift you've ever crocheted? A few years back, I crocheted a beautiful shawl for my sister-in-law. It was with Luna yarn, and I can't remember the color name of that, but it was such a beautiful shawl. I'm not sure if she wears it or not, but it was gorgeous. I loved all the stitches in it, and I still think I have the pattern. I don't know who it's by, but that was my favorite gift that I've ever crocheted. Number 20, are you a pro Christmas wrapper, or do you fail miserably? I fail miserably. If it wasn't for bags and boxes, nothing would get wrapped in my house. My husband does some wrapping, and he's pretty particular about how everything goes, and to the point where he cuts everything just so, and my cutting's all zigzagged, and so I tend to go more for boxes and bags. But he's a wrapper. So yeah, I'm not going to tag anybody because I think everybody's been tagged. But if you want to do this, it would be fun to hear your answers and have you join in on the tag. To my subscribers, if you would like, pick one of these or two of these or however many you would like. Just let me know in the comment section your answer to one of these questions. I would love to know a little bit about what you would answer to these questions. So I think that's all I have today. It's getting really close to Christmas, and I'm starting to get really excited. I'm like a little kid. And like on Christmas Eve, I still can't sleep at night because I'm so excited for the next day. And I'm 57 years old. That's ridiculous. But when I was growing up, I would get up about 3 o'clock in the morning and wake my family up and have Christmas. And then my mom would be making breakfast. We would call my grandma and grandpa, and they would come out, and they would be awake usually waiting for the call because they knew that we were going to call in the middle of the night. And so they would be waiting, and then they would come out. We'd all have breakfast, and it's just so fun to remember when I was a child and the things that we did. My brother never did get as excited as I did, and I did even as a teenager. And like I said, even today, I'm like, I just am like that. I don't know why. But any time before something exciting, like Christmas Day, I don't sleep good. But I'm learning to go back to sleep, and because if I woke my husband up at 3 o'clock in the morning, he'd probably not wake up because he'd probably barely be getting to sleep. So we enjoy sleeping in now a little bit more and just taking it easy, and then opening presents with our morning cup of coffee, and then my husband makes breakfast. And so I try to keep some of the old traditions alive. And, you know, now that I'm married and have my own home and stuff, trying to start new traditions. But those old traditions will always live on in my heart. I will never forget going to my grandma's on Christmas Eve and spending time with family, and the work that she went through to pull this off. She always had candy, fudge, divinity, all that kind of stuff. And when I had my cousin over and the girls to make some goodies, we made divinity, which I think I mentioned to you came out divine. But it took like 3 of us to pull this off and to get it so that it was divine. And my grandma, she did it on her own, and I'm like, I don't know how she did it. She was a miracle worker. Somehow she would pull it all off. And I remember, you know, being at her house cracking nuts with the nutcracker. And, you know, she would always have a spread put on. And, you know, that was the way that she showed her love for us. My family, we never have been ones that say, I love you, you know, when we leave each other. We do more so now, but we never did back then. But you know, now that I'm older and I look back to those memories, I realize that that is how she showed her love for her family. Is she showed it with putting on this big spread, putting on a good meal, everything made by scratch, and making the candy, the fudge, the fruit cakes, the cookies, the whatever. That's how she showed her love. And so I appreciate those memories, and like I said, they'll live on in my heart forever. If I had children, it would be different. I would have more traditions. I would be doing more things like that with my kids. But where I never had kids, I kind of just try to make traditions with my cousin. She, like I said, she's the closest family member that I have. And so I look forward to them coming over this Christmas and exchanging gifts and having a meal together. It's always nice. And I love her kids as if they were my own. So, you know, they get to share their life with me, and it's exciting. So with that said, I guess I got off on a rabbit trail again. I do that a lot, you guys. I'm sorry. So I do appreciate all of you watching today, and I hope you're as excited as I am for Christmas. Some of you probably have children and grandchildren, and I admire you for you know, having that. And I hope you have a glorious time spending time with your loved ones. So I do appreciate all of my subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. We do different things on this channel, and I'm open for comments and suggestions. So I know I say a lot. I apologize, you guys. I'm working on it. But here we go again. I'm sorry. It's too funny. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll probably see you tomorrow, but things are going to start getting busy. So if I don't make it, I hope you all have a great one. And if I do make it, then I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you all later. Bye.